The final report on the Task Force on Undergraduate-Graduate Rates was released February 15, 2012, and has raised a few eyebrows. Out of the over 60 recommendations, the first and most prominent is to enhance the first year and orientation experience.
We are not only requiring orientation for all incoming students, but we are also we're putting a stronger emphasis in orientation on academic preparation.
So what does this mean for those planning orientation? Associate Director of New Student Services, Kyle Clark, explains some of his initial concern.
I think that some of the recommendations spoke to things that I was concerned if they needed to happen immediately, how likely or how possible would it be to implement some things today.
Planning for summer orientation begins every fall with a new class of orientation advisors working on orientation and its programs in the spring. Though the spring release of the recommendations was less than ideal for the orientation coordinators, they are confident that with time, the inclusion of these changes will become smoother.
I think there will be a lot more time for conversations on what's the best way to move forward to implement, again, a more academic orientation.
Through extended college meetings and a more structured schedule, the task force is hoping that orientation will encourage four-year graduation rates and is confident that it is a big step in achieving them. However, others are more skeptical.
I don't see this affecting four-year graduation rates as much. I think it's a good starting point. So I think that's why they chose to start with orientation.
Orientation will start making changes this summer, and goals will shift to an academic focus and expanding towards the future.
I think orientation's new goal should be introducing sort of the culture shift to having more students focus on getting more out of a four-year degree plan.
Orientation is less about, hey, you're here and this is great and good luck, and it's going to be more about you're here. Now let's talk about what the next 4 years are going to look like.
The class of 2016 is the first class that the university is going to evaluate the success of these new recommendations. They become official in the fall of 2012, and if successful, more long-term changes may be made to ensure the high graduation rates. However, they're starting small and hoping that the right start at the university will provide a beneficial yet timely experience. Kian Gass, KVR News.